Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So today we are going to be doing a full face of Morphe. Very excited. Our Morphe store in Orlando just opened, so we were like, woo, let's go. Not a lot of stuff. We did. Whoops. But we did get some new things. So there's going to be some things that are like kind of a first impression, some things we've used before, some things that we currently own and love. But yeah, give our channel a like.
And subscribe.
Subscribe down there somewhere.
And find us on Instagram, Lying Down with AJ.
Linked right here.
So to prime my eyes, I'm going to use the Morphe concealer in,
Mine is in C2.15. Yours is in C1.25. Neither of us have used this. Did you use yours the other day?
No. I couldn't even get it open for a second.
Me neither.
That was a weird color pull experience.
I know. Alright. Here goes nothing. I don't know if that's too much. We shall find out. I'm gonna go ahead and grab, this is one of the Morphe X Jeffree Star brushes in JS6. I'm gonna use the enormous Morphe James Charles palette. James Hill. Wow. I'm gonna start with the color Canvas, which is this color right here. This palette is so big. Oh my god. Like, huge. Set my eye base. And then as for the palette, so I'm super inspired by this particular look that Rob Beauty Christie did. And she used the palette, and so it's like, I don't want to do the exact same thing, but like, I'm so in love with this makeup. Like, gorgeous. So I definitely want to do something kind of in that realm and see where it goes. My fiance would hate it, so just gotta do it. The first color I'm gonna go into is the color called 518. It's an orangey color in the palette. And
I'm starting with, no, love that.
I'm gonna take that very lightly in my transition area.
Now I'm gonna go into Skip.
Then I'm gonna go into the color called Rusted, which is a rusted orange, and I'm gonna also put that into my crease. Just gonna kind of go more like deeper.
I'm gonna dip back into Love That. Just help a little more.
I'm gonna go back into the original brush that we just used to just kind of buff around those colors.
Now I'm using Single, which is, I'm just gonna layer on where I was going with Love That.
A denser brush, I'm gonna go in with the color You're Kidding, which is like a red. Back in with the brush that has a little bit of that rusted color on it. Back in with the original brush just to really diffuse the edges. I'm gonna dip a little bit more into that 518 color, which was kind of like an orangey color, just to lightly blend out the edges so we're not losing any of that warmth.
I'm going to go ahead and dip in to Escape, and this is my first time using one of the Jeffree Star brushes. I'm just going to start smoking out that corner.
With a much denser brush, I'm going to go back into the color You're Kidding and deepen this up a little bit more. I'm going to dip into the color B and put that a little bit in my crease very lightly, just with a big brush. Up my crease a little bit. I'm just going to take some of my concealer.
So I'm going to go in with my wing in the Morphe gel liner in color Jet. And I'm using the Inglot 31T brush because I have hooded eyes, and if I go too thick, which happens frequently with a regular angled liner brush, it easily takes over my entire eye in like one swipe. I'm gonna go in with the color Single.
Okay, and now I'm going to take the color called Artistry. I'm just going to use my fingers, and I'm going to apply that all over that purple.
I'm just going to use the Morphe pencil in color Dark Room for my waterline.
I think I'm going to take a little bit of the color Hello and put that like right in the center of my lid.
I'm going to go back and use Love That to start going under my eye. And I'm going to go in also with Skip.
I think I'm going to forego the eyeliner, but I am going to tightline with the same eyeliner. Okay, so I'm going to kind of leave my eyes. I'm going to do my eyebrows real quick. I'm using the Morphe Brow Cream in color Java with the M158 brush. So thankfully I don't have to do too much for my brows every day, because I did go see my brow girl and I got my eyebrows tinted and waxed, so I don't need to do too much, but for an intense look like this, I'm gonna do something. But now I at least don't have to do my eyebrows every day, which is lovely. So if you live in Winter Park, I will leave my brow girl's information down below.
Using the brow in Hazelnut. For mascara, I'm using L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Lash Paradise.
Using the Milani one, highly rated.
And it's not Morphe, but I'm using the Faced Hangover RX primer for my face.
So because this is going to be the first time I'm wearing this foundation, I'm using my tried and true duo, the Smashbox Primerizer and the Tatcha Luminous Silk. I've been using both of these primers like together for a little while now, and I just really like the way that it makes my skin look. And if I'm being honest, I did not really care too much for the feel of the Morphe ones. So,
and then I already moisturized with the Bliss Explosion Super Rich Moisturizer for Dewy Radiant Skin, and it is quickly becoming my favorite moisturizer. Gonna go in with my Porefessional just on my nose area. And I am using the FL.40 matte.
I'm in the color F2.20. I'm gonna use the M439 foundation brush. So, I mean, like, it's definitely full coverage. Is it the best match for me? Maybe not. I spend a lot of time outside, so I think I'm just a little tan for the color that I matched with. Feeling pretty dry. Looks pretty dry in between my eyebrows.
It's not my favorite so far.
Gonna, like, use the concealer. So I guess like as a background, I guess, as of lately and on the daily, because I work out in Disney, I do like very light coverage, like barely there, and definitely like dewy luminous, not full coverage, not this dry, not matte. So this is a little odd for me, feeling this much makeup on my face.
Ew, look how it looks on my nose.
You need to exfoliate.
Yeah, I don't have anything to do that with. But I've never had it look like that on my nose. That's usually I've slept in my makeup. And it's the next day.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I have dry skin too, and it's not...
I just don't think I need a full coverage.
Whew. Wowzer. I'm gonna spray myself with some of this continuous setting mist just because I need some hydration.
Wow. I look ghostly.
Wow.
I'm Casper. No, I'm pretty sure I'm Dracula here for your blood. Right? Like, why do I look so pale?
I could not tell you.
Because like it's even like really yellow on my hand.
But see, like in person you don't look that pale. I think it's the lights. I don't want to put powder on because A, I didn't buy powder, and B, I just don't like powder anymore, okay? I'm just gonna set a little bit of my eyes. I'm gonna use this brush. This concealer's just not drying down.
Oh, shit. Forgot about, I mean, can we shoot shit on YouTube?
I mean, you can. You just have more of a risk of being,
I mean, I do kind of like the paddle on the concealer.
Reminds me of the Urban Decay Naked Skin concealer, except not as, like, lightweight. Just kind of, like, lightly setting my whatever baby amount is left over on this brush. I like this brush a lot.
Whisper to save me.
Bring some life back. Gently tapping all of that in.
Should I do it before my powder?
Oh, I sprayed the shit out of my face before I applied powder. I am taking the bronzer in the color Debutante.
No.
I have used this bronzer before, and boy, oh boy, is it pigmented.
It doesn't want to come out.
So,
Do you have an eyelash curler? Maybe that'll do it.
I do sure as hell do.
Like you can see it.
Ooh, wow, okay, Angela. That's cool.
What did you do?
Went a little, yeah.
I'm using their Brontour in a Vlogger.
Gonna take
yeah, I think that's the color.
this brush and kind of try to chisel this. Okay, so like here's my like thing. Great bronzer. Packaging, cheap, whatever. But like there's so much kick up. I feel like I'm wasting half the product.
Oh, you mean like that?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not even doing it.
Oh shit, Jesus. Oh no. Oh no.
I noticed the other day it's blendable.
Alright, so this foundation's already settling in this smile line, just so y'all know. Whoa.
Glad I did that.
What was on it? What brush was it? Oh, yeah. That's a bronzer brush. Probably put Gimme Sun in there. Or put it in Gimme Sun. Just like my favorite bronzer of all time.
Let's try Creator and Maker.
I'm gonna go in with the highlighter and Spark. I'm gonna spray my face one. Okay. So this highlight's not bad. Emphasizes my texture a little bit, but not bad. I think I'm just gonna go in with the blush color called Influencer, which is this one. And this powdery brush.
It's definitely a little lighter than what I'm used to.
I'm gonna throw a little bit of Creator, which was that middle shade. Just a little bit over top. I'm gonna go back to finish up my lower lashes. I'm going to do...
I'm going in with the Morphe Liquid Lip in color Virgin.
I'm gonna do Rusted and You're Kidding on my lower lash line. I'm gonna go into the colors Playground and Cola. Mix those. Since we did purple on the top, we're doing blue on the lower lash line. Maybe not. I don't like the way that looked. I'm going in with the color Hello and using that as my inner corner highlight. I'm gonna apply some of the mascara to my lower lash line. I'm also doing a nude. I'm using the color Taunt, and it's one of their liquid lips. Let's hope this looks good. Alrighty. This is me final look. Yep, this is it. What do we think? Do we like it? Do we hate it? Wowzer, wowzer.
It's really hard because my hair was in that bun, and so now it's like, let me not.
Let me live my life, Mom.
I do what I want.
So, yeah. This is the look. Using almost all Morphe products. So, yeah. What do we think? What are we thinking? I think for sure, so like basically we're gonna let me not say we. I'm definitely gonna wipe off my makeup and then, you know, go home and sleep. Can't say the same for Jessica. Maybe she'll leave it on. Who knows?
Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and this is gonna come up after Valentine's Day, but maybe I want a festive eye.
I will be removing this makeup. So
no, the foundation I think definitely is gonna have to come off. It's just the eye look I might keep.
We will be testing the foundation out a little bit more and seeing what works, because it, like,
I don't want to judge it yet.
So honestly, it really does not look bad. Like, yeah, let's open this out. Let's see how. So, like, this is, you know, it doesn't look horrible. My dark circle is still real bad. And then Jessica. It's hard to tell.
Like, I mean, it matches, like,
I think
the
it's just the
lighting
light.
makes me really pale.
Yeah.
Because, like, it doesn't, like, it's not bad. Even on my hand, like, you can see it's a little darker in that corner. That's my color palette, how I was deciding.
It definitely is going to take some time to test out and to just see what we think, how we like to apply it. For me, it definitely applied really well with a brush.
I had to kind of switch between the two, because when I was doing my forehead and I would pick it up off my hand, where I was picking it up off my hand, it was just leaving little dots. It just took a lot of blending, and I don't want to be on one spot forever blending.
I definitely think it's full coverage because it covered up my little friend that's down here, and boy oh boy was he red. But, like, the concealer,
No, I mean,
I don't know if I love the concealer because my under eyes look pretty crepey, and that's not a good look for me. Yeah, not too sure how I feel about the concealer. It worked great as an eye base for me, like, you know, I mean, whatever. And I mean, like, it looks fine, like, on my chin and stuff. The foundation is sinking into my smile line right over here. So there's that.
I think for me, it's just, I've been using the Dewy, and, like, my nose gets really dry in, like, my usual spot, but, like, right now they're not so bad, but, like, when I applied it to my nose, like, it definitely settled weird on my nose. It's probably 90% my skin, but, I think it's, for me right now, it's, like, because it's full coverage. I haven't used the full coverage really in a while because I try to hold off when I'm using my double wear. So that's what I mean, like, I don't have it on me, but, like, my Maybelline, like, I really like it. Like, it's very light on my face because I really don't need full coverage. And I feel like when I do have full coverage, I have to put more effort into bringing all that color, like, back. Even though I'm very red. I'm just a red under 20 person. But right now, the lights, I just look like a vampire.
Especially next to me. Yeah, I just really typically go for, like, a lighter coverage foundation, something, you know, not too heavy.
I think it would take a lot more than just, I mean, today I just did the moisturize. I think it would just take a lot more skin prep to help balance out the matte look with my normal dry skin, just to give it that moisture balance. But I do love their liquid lip. This color, so good. I really like the James Charles palette so far. I mean, I only played with, like, the pinks, but, like, I'm loving this look. I did already wear the gel liner. I went out the other night, and I, like, it is staying. Like, once you get that line and it's good, you're good. Like, it's not gonna move. It didn't pop up on my other, on, like, the rest of my eyelid, like, when I opened my eyes. It was in the same spot when I got home later that night. Like, That shit's, oh, that stuff's fire.
Yeah, so I mean, from what I have tried, I do like James Charles palette. Beautiful, really wasn't difficult to work with at all. You know, it was fine. Liquid lips, love them. The highlighter is really, I mean, like, look at that. Guess what that did. Blush is pretty. The bronzer is nice.
I found the bronzer really like easy to work with, and like you can blend it out. Like that's what I noticed the other night, because I was like, whoo, too heavy, and it like, I mean, I did have to use a little bit of my beauty Bakerie, but I just put a little bit on there and like blends.
Yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else. Setting spray, already love it. Already know I love it.
I do like Jeffree's little Morphe sponge.
Yeah, it's cute. So, we'll catch y'all on the next one.
Yes, we can't wait. Hopefully we'll have more videos coming up soon. We're working hard to get our schedules to match up. I'm working more now. She's working more out, like extra hours. And so our days off just haven't matched up very well yet. And like our school days between training and school and homework, it's just been really hard for us, because I mean it takes a good amount of time for us to get set up. So hopefully we'll get kind of a schedule set once we've both settled into our new routines, and you again will be able to see what we're up to. We try to keep up on the Instagram, so again, Wind Down with AJ, just like the channel, and we'll kind of keep you a little updated there when there's not much happening here yet. We do have a couple of videos.
I just need to interrupt Jessica for a second. I found this chunk of an eyelash on her mirror. It was just looking at me, blinking.
It was just chilling.
It's going right back. But yeah, so give us a like. Let us know what you think down below.
If there's anything you guys want to see, anything you want to know, any requests, we are more than happy to hear your thoughts and your suggestions.
So until next time, bye. In your face. Wow, this bun is doing work.